Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I just got off overnight shift, extremely tired. We're still out here. You see the weather's not that great today, but again, we out here for you guys. Today we're going to do something that I'm pretty excited about. If you guys don't know, I'm a connoisseur. I love tires. I'm a tire fanatic. Alright. Alright, let's check out my shed. I got some summer tires for the RSX, some Falcons. I don't know if you guys can see. Here, let me turn on the light real quick. Right here, we got some Goodyear Wrangler all-terrains. Over here, we got some Blizzaks. Alright, that's just 3 sets of tires in my garage alone, alright? You saw I had a set of Blizzaks in there. Coming up on the RSX. Another set of Bridgestone Blizzaks. Alright, second set of Blizzaks. If you guys have watched the last video, you guys know this is my Honda Pilot. This has been my daily for the last 6-7 years. Another set of Blizzaks. So that's total 3 sets of Blizzaks, alright? And in the last few weeks on the East Coast, we got a pretty heavy snowstorm, and the stock tires on the 4Runner just weren't cutting it. I mean, I didn't lose any traction. Everything was good. I was able to get home safely. Drove about half an hour in the snow. No problems whatsoever. But it just didn't feel like the Blizzaks. And for the regular truck, and for the 4Runner, I don't want to be changing the tires every summer or every winter. So today I'm going to bring you guys along. We're going to install some new rims and some Grabber ATX all-terrain tires. Let's go. Alright guys, right now it's raining pretty hard. Again, I'm on the stock Bridgestone Duelers, and I'm going to be switching over to the Grabber ATXs. The Bridgestone Duelers are doing pretty decent right now. You know, I can feel that the rain and the water's going through the channels within the tread, and the tire is actually doing pretty well in channeling all this water. You know, I can hear the car riding over the water, and yeah, there's no hydroplane whatsoever, but I still feel like the traction could be much better. The tire is doing pretty well, but I wouldn't say it's on like railroads, you know. It's not exactly performing how I would like. So yeah, so when we drive back today, hopefully the Grabber ATXs will hopefully impress me. Alright guys, I just went through a puddle. Again, these Bridgestone Duelers are doing a pretty good job for, you know, the average driver. You know, I could feel that the tire shudder a little bit, you know. It's so minor. You know, the tire shudders a little bit while it goes through the puddle. And I would say typically for the normal everyday driver, the normal commuter, that this tire is more than enough for what you need. But for me, I just feel like, you know, it wasn't that big of a puddle. You know, I want super traction. I don't want to hesitate going through a puddle. I just want to run through it and not feel anything. So hopefully this will be the case after we switch to these grabbers. I'm super hyped. Hopefully they won't disappoint me. I just went through another puddle, probably a little excess in speed, and the car felt like it almost hydroplaned. You know, it really did put a tiny dip in my confidence in these tires. Again, we're talking about the Bridgestone Duelers. I mean, going through this puddle at the rate of speed that I was going through, yeah, it probably is expected for that to happen, but again, still not how I would want this truck to perform. I'm really hoping to have a tire that can go through anything, that could basically do anything, you know? That was basically my purpose for buying the 4Runner. It's a truck that I hoped can go through everything, can do everything, just like ultra reliable, ultra rugged, ultra dependable. So we'll see. Hopefully this upgrade will do just that. The rain is still coming down. I feel like I'm giving you guys these 15-minute updates. Yeah, the rain's really coming down. There's water is really starting to accumulate on the highway, and this puddle I just went through, it just yanked me. Like, I went through it, it felt like it yanked the car all the way to the left. Yeah, really not confidence inspiring. It actually made my heart rate jump up a little bit. I was, wow. Not fun, you know. This is a truck that I'm going to be driving my family in, the kids. If you guys didn't know, I got the 4Runner Limited with the 3rd row. You can see the child seat is in the back. You know, I want to drive normally. I want to drive like I normally drive, regardless of the weather. Hopefully the Grabber ATXs does the job that I'm looking for it to do, you know.
1 hour later.
Alright, we just got here. Get out of the car. Stuff. If you guys didn't know, Tony just had a baby. Bringing him some baby clothes. Got them baby clothes. My wife packed it up. This is 12 to 18 months. And then she, I don't know if you're gonna want.
No, that's not fun.
Yeah, there's some cute ones in there.
Yes. No. My boys' clothes that we don't have. Cause we like can't He grows out of it so quick.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like he's 10 months, but he's wearing like a year and a half clothes already.
That's good. It's nice to see them like.
He's the tall one. My daughter's a short. Because when she stands up,
Yeah.
his top of his head is up her chest line already.
Oh wow, that's
And
nice.
she's 4.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
It's nice to see the kids like.
yeah. The doctor said he's on the upper percentile for everything.
Oh, that's nice. That's real good.
So
That's real
he's
good.
gonna be the tall one, where she's gonna be the short little one.
Nice. Alright, these are the stock Bridgestone Duelers. You can see the tread pattern has the channels in them. This tire is more for on-road pavement. And we got the new ATX grabbers with the TRD rims. Check it out. You check out this tread pattern right here. The channels are much different. It almost reminds me of a dedicated winter tire. Alright guys, as you have seen, we just mounted all the tires and wheels. But the weather cleared up a little bit. There's not as much rain. First impressions, I mean, it's extremely hard to tell. Maybe over the bumps, you know, it's a little bit more noticeable. Tire is probably a little bit more firm than my OEM tires. My original tires, you can see the original tires are in the back. Had to put my son's car seat up in the front. Unfortunately, I can't show you guys. I can't really test it out in the rain. Kind of glad it's not raining anymore. Just looking forward to nice chill cruise back home. Hopefully it's like, I mean, the comfort level seems to be okay at the moment. I mean, it doesn't seem too much different from OEM. Usually with a tread pattern, like usually with an all-terrain tread pattern, you do sacrifice a little bit of comfort, but so far, I mean, it's okay. And so far, I'm not noticing any huge difference. Maybe because the tires are basically the same diameter as the OEM tire. So the OEM tire was currently running 265 70 17R, basically the stock TRD size. And the reason why I decided to go with a stock size instead of a larger size was because if you look online, the 4Runners scored pretty low on a rollover. So again, I use this car as a daily. So yeah, the cool thing would be to lift the car, to lift the truck, and have that more rugged off-road look. But again, I just drive my son in this car and I don't do much off-roading. So I'm going to stick with the stock diameter, the TRD stock size, which again, 265 70 17R. And I'm not planning to lift the truck, just because the higher the truck, the higher the center of gravity. I drive my son. I mean, this is like off-roady kind of family vehicle for me. This car's probably not gonna see much off-road. The most off-road the car will probably see are these all-terrain off-road tires. You know, it's not gonna be anything too crazy from that. And the main reason I got these tires was, you know, on a few weeks ago on the East Coast, we had kind of like a snowstorm, more snow than we've gotten in the past few years. And I was driving this car in high 4 lock, and if you guys don't know what that is, basically it's the second mode on the all-wheel drive. Basically what you drive it in normally is H4F, which is an open differential. Basically what happens is if one wheel is slipping, the computer sends more torque to that one wheel. So when it was snowing, I was driving the car in H4 lock. Basically, that locks the center differential and sends 50% of the torque to the front wheels and 50% of the torque to the rear wheels. And even when I was driving in H4 lock, I didn't have any problems. I wasn't slipping, I wasn't sliding, you know, the car was planted, but it just wasn't confidence inspiring. And I'm hopefully during this season we'll have another snowstorm and I'll really be able to test the capacity of the tires out. The Grabber ATXs have the triple mountain snow rating on it, so basically the tire should perform as well, if not comparable, to a dedicated winter tire. Yeah, man. Again, I know some of you might not agree with the way that I'm modifying my car, but again, like I said in the previous video, this is my way of modifying the car without compromising its reliability and daily drivability. In the next few weeks, we're still gonna continue working on the 4Runner. We still got some stuff that we're trying to do. Hopefully I'll be able to teach you something that's not as commonly done with the 4Runner, and show you a different perspective of how to build a 4Runner for everyday drivability with a little bit of additional off-road ability. Again, thank you guys for watching the video. If you like what you see, please hit the thumbs up button. Drop us a comment. We read all of your comments, okay? And yeah, I hope everybody has a happy new year. Stay safe. Peace.